All right, welcome to topic 2. This book is back, Indivisible by Joel Richard Paul. On page 166, he talks about the Second Great Awakening, but he also talks about the First Great Awakening, and that's what we're looking at in discussion question 2 this week. And he says in the First Great Awakening, charismatic Calvinist and Anglican ministers gave emotional hellfire and damnation sermons warning about an angry God who would condemn all sinners to an eternal suffering. So we'll see the First Great Awakening is very strict. And through the strict First Great Awakening, we see the dawning of political liberty here in our country. The Second Great Awakening is where we see new religions. So there is a first discussion question about whether the United States is a Christian nation. Obviously, the Declaration of Independence contains Christian language. It talks about God, divine providence. The Articles of Confederation were the first governing document after we declared our independence. We needed a system of laws. The preamble is just, it's not very interesting. It just says, "To all to whom these presents shall come, we, the undersigned delegates of the states affixed to our name, send greeting." And then it lists the states. It's not really exciting. It's lackluster. But the preamble to the Constitution, it says the purpose of the Constitution. So the Constitution was the second governing document. The Articles of Confederation failed miserably. So they got back together and they wrote the Constitution. "We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union," because we already have a union. The Articles of Confederation forms the United States, but we want to make it better. "Establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America." And George Washington, in this little pocket Constitution copy I have, it has a quote by George Washington. And he's quoted as saying, "If to please the people we offer what we ourselves disapprove, how can we afterwards defend our work? Let us raise a standard to which the wise and honest can repair. The event is in the hand of God." And so in this little book, it just says George Washington to Constitutional Convention delegates. Always with history. That's the piano. Always with history, you want to check. Did they really say that? So the National Center for Constitutional Studies has the quote, and it was edited some in this book, but it does say, "Let us raise a standard to which the wise and honest can repair. The event," so the writing of the Constitution, "is in the hand of God." And it was stated to the delegates to the Constitutional Convention. Governor Morris is the one who kept a record of this. It was written in an oration upon the death of General Washington, delivered in New York in December of 1799. But George Washington said this in 1787. Always with history, you want to know, did this really get said? You have to verify with history. It's so important because otherwise you paint an incorrect picture of the past. History repeats. So if you have an incorrect picture of the past, then when it starts repeating, what do you do with it? You keep making mistakes because you don't have an accurate picture of the past. So always, we are investigators. We want to verify. Okay, also this week you have your Darwinism assignment. Make sure you have at least 200 words for each answer. Those minimum word counts are designed to help you fully answer the question and get all of the points. Also, you have a quiz, and remember participation. Reach out to me with questions and have a great week.